Fala galera, você tá buscando um bom programa de suspense pra maratonar? Nós entrevistamos o elenco de Chloe, nova série do Amazon Prime Video que estreia no dia 24 de junho. Vem conferir o bate-papo e saber por que essa atração é imperdível. Chloe conta a história de Becky, que é obcecada em acompanhar as redes sociais de sua amiga de infância chamada Chloe. Ela admira a vida encantadora, o marido adorável e o círculo de amigos bem-sucedidos. Quando Chloe morre de repente, Becky assume uma nova identidade e se infiltra na vida dos amigos mais próximos de Chloe. Tudo para descobrir o que aconteceu com a sua amiga. Através de seu alter ego Sasha, Becky se torna uma heroína poderosa e transgressora.
I would summarize her as an isolated individual who is lonely and desperate for connection, and that is why she may make morally difficult decisions.
Ao longo da temporada, tudo se torna mais sombrio, e Becky começa a ter dificuldades em separar a realidade e a vida falsa que criou. Durante o bate-papo, Erin Doherty comentou que não pensou em construir as duas personagens separadamente.
I didn't. Like, a lot of people, when we were shooting, they would refer to, like, we would do Becky days and Sasha days, and a lot of people would separate them, and I just didn't. I don't know, for me that doesn't make any sense because it's all coming within this one human being, and that to me was the interesting part of this show. And so, yeah, for me it was just as much about the crossover than the divide of these personalities. I think it's really interesting to play with maybe a Sashaism coming into Becky and vice versa. I just think that's really, I love that. Like, so I wanted to approach it that way.
Durante as gravações, Erin disse que interpretava Becky e Sasha em dias diferentes, e que talvez isso tenha sido programado pela produção para que o trabalho se tornasse mais fácil.
They kept it quite separate, and I actually didn't really think about it that much until now. But yeah, I think maybe that was a choice that I wasn't privy to. But that was really helpful. So I think it naturally did define itself by Becky days, Sasha days. But yeah, maybe there was a little bit of a crossover. I think the key for me is just understanding at any given point what the motivation is and whether or not that's through Becky's eyes or Sasha's eyes. What exactly am I trying to achieve here?
Rapidamente, Sasha começa a conviver com alguns amigos de Chloe. Entre eles está Liv, uma mulher bem-sucedida tanto em sua vida pessoal quanto profissional. Ao conhecer a Sasha, ela insere a protagonista em sua vida socialmente afetiva.
To create her, what I did was a very dear friend of mine works in PR, and I don't know anything about the PR world at all. And so we did a Zoom and she talked me through it, and then she wrote me a play-by-play of each, an itinerary of what her day looks like. Which was really cool and really useful and fun, actually, because it's just so different from what I do. And then I set up a fake Instagram account and did lots of deep dives on, Instagram, big influencers on Instagram who I know would have inspired Liv.
Porém, Becky não consegue manter a identidade de Sasha para algumas pessoas. Josh, que é um artista dedicado e passional, deseja ficar ao lado da protagonista e tenta descobrir alguns detalhes de sua farsa.
Josh loves hard, and Josh is a very passionate artist. So he's an extremist, like he's traveling across the world to curate a show and falls for this girl who has all of these red flags, but it's so enticing to him that he wants to be around her and know more about her. So to play Josh and to get into the world, into the mindset of Josh was very fun because it's not too far away from me. So it was nice. It was very nice.
Com 6 episódios, a produção estreia em 240 países no Amazon Prime Video. E para Pippa e para Brandon, essa é uma oportunidade fascinante para ver os seus personagens falando em outras línguas.
Oh, that's right, because they're gonna dub it over.
Oh, I hadn't even gone there. That's so cool. I'd love to know who all the Livias are. I mean, we hadn't even...
you just brought that to our attention.
Yeah.
I think it's such a blessing.
Nice.
That's such a blessing to know that people are gonna be able to enjoy the art that we put out, no matter the circumstances that they're gonna be able to have it. It's a blessing. That's cool.
Yes.
Do you have like a specific language? Do you like to see your talking?
You're Brazilian, right?
Yeah.
So Portuguese.
Yeah, Portuguese.
Yeah.
And I really want to see it in German.
Do you? I'd like to
And
see
Mandarin.
French too.
Oh,
wow.
French.
French would be cool.
Yeah, that'll be sexy. That'll be really nice too.
Há um ponto interessante em que Becky descobre que a vida de Chloe não era tão perfeita quanto a vida retratada nas mídias sociais. E a Erin pensa que esta é a principal mensagem da série.
Personally, what I still, because we finished last July, and what still hits me quite hard is that things are never as they seem. Things are never like as glamorous as we portray online, or even in social events, face to face. Someone may have a conversation with you. You don't really know if any of that stuff is true, but we can present as we wish. And I think it's just what the show's strength is in highlighting that you can never really know who someone is. And yeah, I think it's important to connect with ourselves truthfully and to maybe reach out to our friends and loved ones just to check in and ask how they're doing, maybe a bit more often.
Para conhecer mais estreias e atrações imperdíveis, é só se inscrever no canal do Pop Séries. Tem muitos vídeos legais esperando por você. Até mais!